Good evening, everyone. It is Saturday, September 4th, 2022, and I'm actually streaming 2 days in a row for the first time in a very, very long time. So we are... There we go. That's got the mic in the right spot now. Sorry about that. Just in case it did not come through. Saturday, September 4th, 2022. Labor Day Sunday. And I'm streaming for the second day in a row. So we are going to have some fun here. Run a little bit of Final Fantasy Legend 2. And see how we do. To shake things up, first of all, we are going to go with the 2-monster route. Shake it up a little bit. Let's go with a little bit of a different group configuration. So that's how we're going to go. I'm going to get this started right away because I do want to try to get in 2 back-to-back runs and I don't want this to take too long. So without any further ado, let's get into it. In 3, 2, 1, go. Yep. That didn't start the game. Let's try this again. And in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Just letting all this dialogue here go through. I'm going to get through the first little bit and then we'll start talking about all of this. Okay. So the 2-monster route, this is the one that I used to run a lot, and yeah, this is the one I started running, and I don't know, I liked it. It was good. It had its ups and its downs. Yeah, it had its ups and its downs. It definitely seemed to be slower. When I switched to the 2-human route, I definitely did save a lot of time here. And just right off the get-go, I'm really seeing just how much lower the agility of the party is and how much more trouble we're having running. Normally I wouldn't equip that bow yet, but I will take the extra 2 agility just to try to get us to be able to run from stuff. Three can't runs, that's rough. We'll see. If I'm over 11 minutes done first world, I'm just gonna flat out restart this. This party combination, like, now that I run this game a lot more, might just flat out not be viable. Agility may just be a little too low. This is... so with the 2 human route, since I'm talking so much about the agility of the party, with the 2 human route, you get 2 rapiers. That's their starting piece of equipment, which gives your robot 4 agility bonus per rapier. So that's boosting it by 8 with the starting weapon. With the mutant, we get a bow, which is worth 2. So that's a difference of 6, just like right there. So I'm sure what you're asking, the next logical question is, okay, there's a very obvious drawback and a downside to this. What is the upside? Where is this worth doing? And where it comes in is, it comes in Apollo's world. Apollo's world is where we first get surprise attacks, and with this route, you can up your monster to a big eye and be able to prevent surprise attacks as early as Apollo's world. In the other world, or in the other one, you have to wait as far as race world goes. So it definitely eliminates some very early surprise attacks, and maybe all of these count runs are worth eliminating those surprise attacks, but it kind of all depends on how much you get them. Anybody watching my stream yesterday, I did great on avoiding surprise attacks until one spot where I suddenly got 3 in a row, but still overall it was very good. The value in this route is only as good as how many surprise attacks you're getting or ending up avoiding. Try and do this quickly here, and I ended up incredibly misclicking there, but whatever. So Key's gonna join us, help us save the world from Ashura. Fair enough. Use all the help we can get. Except Key isn't actually going to be that much of a help. She is going to slow us down and give us more count runs. So that's 4 count runs already. This is getting to be a lot. We're really going to need a good walk here, which we kind of got, but... can't run. It's 5. Oh, it was nice that zombie not to head down and to stay up like that. Whew, that is a group that can be very difficult to run from. That was great. Two floors left. Also a very hard group to run from. We're getting a decent number of runs, but man, we're getting a lot of fights here. This is just tempting fate over and over again. This is just, yeah. Cool, that cold hit, that's actually kind of rare. All right, so under 11.5 for World 1. So clearly it's a bad time, but we're trading bad time at the start for good time at the end. This is how this route is going to work, in theory. Yes, I did turn the wrong way coming out of that door. Heading up to last level right now. So Mask can once again give us count runs, just like pretty much every guest character. They run the risk of giving us count runs. Let's see how this goes. So the other thing as well, because we have slightly less agility on that robot, our attacks are doing less damage. So it's going to be kind of a double whammy. Well, I can say so far this definitely seems to just be adding time and not actually improving anything. This, we'll run through. This will be interesting to see, but so far it's really not looking good. Up 51 seconds, yeah. Boy, this might be a case of only one run. I am starting to feel tired. Allergies have just been wreaking havoc with me, and I think it's just starting to get the better of me. Also, I had a wonderful day yesterday. I was out in the sun for sitting on a inner tube for hours and hours, and I think I might have got a little bit too much sun. Oh, clipped right through. That worked out really well. So yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of not as talkative and chatty as usual. I did want to get some runs in, but I am just feeling quite tired. So a revised grouping should have had no difference on this world. There's no boss fights. We can run from everything. If we lose time here, this is just going to be me being slow. So we did make up a little bit of time, which is good. One thing that won't change a lot with this different run. Wow, I say a lot. Sorry about that for the people who are listening. I really can speak. I do it for a living. But it does not sound like it by the way I'm talking right now. One thing that's not going to change is going to be the shopping, though. It's going to be as a... With one very small notable exception, we are not going to be buying a laser gun for the robot. Or for the other monster. Usually we have to get two, one for each human. With only the mutant, we only need to get one. So we are going to be buying one less laser gun in the final world. That's the only shop difference. A lot of what the robot does is, or the second monster, I don't know how I'm confusing monster and robot, but the second monster, a lot of what it is going to do is very similar to what the second human does in the other runs. It's going to hold the, Aegis shield. It's going to defend. Very few combats is it actually doing something different than what the human would do in the same situation. So it's really just getting that counter to surprise earlier. I'm also not going to eat any meat until I get to Apollo's world. Once I get to Apollo's world, then it's going to be all about the single group Medusas and trying to get a meat drop from them. If I don't get that, then it's going to be just any meat I can get. Let's see what we get as far as the monster goes. So if you're wondering why I'm not trying to progress it, that's why, because I know the Medusa will give me exactly what I need from the starting monster. So I'm going to leave it as is. until I get past that point. While we are losing time right now, our mutant does have a small chance of learning the teleport skill, which we can use later on to warp around the map, and it'll be a huge time saver. Odds are really small. I have never done it myself, but I do know that it is possible. So we could get back that entire minute just with a couple of good warps early. I'm watching the time tick here. I'm getting a little uneasy about if we're going to be able to save some time in this world, but we'll see. Should be the last toe here, almost done. And now off we go to the head. Long way to go in a minute, but hopefully we can get there. Should probably focus on playing the game more and less on the actual time that this is all taking me. But that's not how I roll. And bye-bye. So his walk was basically the exact opposite of what I needed, but we made it. We saved a little bit more time. Did get good there at the end. Saved another 2 seconds. Oops. Funny thing is, you can just roll bad, right? The entire first world and all those can't runs. Blaming them on the lower agility, but I've had bad runs like that with the higher agility party. Like, it might have just been bad rolls and it didn't matter. Really no way to know for sure. So here we go, solving Apollo's riddles. This one is where the fire burns underwater, and it is an undersea volcano. We're going to get in and out of here as quickly as we can. After that, we'll move into the Cave of Light, which, if we're lucky, will be the first and the last place that we can get surprise attacks, because after that we go to the Howling Cave or the Whispering Cave, and if we play our cards right, we end up getting the immunity to surprise attacks. And by play our cards right, I mean the RNG gods just smile on us and we get what we need. This is the last level of the undersea volcano. At the end of this world, we have a big shop that we have to do. It may look like we're making a really good time, but that shop is always a problem for me. Getting better at it, but that shop and me are definitely not good friends. Last floor of this cave. That is the group right there that can surprise us. We're lucky there, no surprise. So here we go. This is where we are looking for groups of single Medusas. That would be a single group of Big Eye. That's what we want to turn into. Now what we're looking to fight. I usually get them at these two levels. This one and then the one below it. I have had very poor success getting the Medusa group when I run the two monsters. When I run two humans, shows up, I get at least once a run. So let's see if we got lucky or not. Nope. Looks like we're not going to get it. I'm sure it's possible to encounter it down here, but I don't think I have. So I kept the submachine gun on for as long as possible because that's what I would have used on the Medusas. So we did save a little bit of time there as well. But we did not get the Medusa, we did not get the meat. The whole reason why we ran this party didn't happen. It is a random chance. Like, I don't farm for the meat anywhere. I just hope. Usually it works, but this time no dice. So now it doesn't matter. I'll eat anything and we'll see what we get. This is not a forced fight there. That was just a random encounter right in front of the square where we pick up Dad. That can also unexpectedly attack us. A little bit of a time loss there, but it's saying that, I don't know. Sometimes this counter seems weird. Definitely wasn't a great world. Like, I could just tell by the number of fights I got, but... Okay. This, Venus's World, this is where we can get a lot of surprise attacks. This is where we really needed that good meat drop, but... oh well. Don't have a lot of fights in this world, so we don't have a lot of fights in this game, really. It's a speed run, right? We want to be quick, which not a lot of fights means not a lot of opportunity for meat for that robot or for that monster. Yeah, I think I will find Magi here. Just talking to people, opening up areas. Talking to Venus opens up the door so we can get out here. Talking to Leon, which we just did, opens up the sewer. Opening up the sewer is going to give us Magi, which is going to open up the second volcano of the game. One volcano underwater, this one's underground. At least that's where it starts. With mutants, the last ability is always the one that gets overwritten. And none of these abilities are going to help or going to do anything. So it's really just best if I can get weaknesses or strengths to stuff I don't have to click on. Then it just makes it that much more optimized when I'm going into battle. And I do want to make the cure the last thing I get rid of, because cure is something actually usable. Wow. My fingers were just completely on the wrong keys there. And we want to avoid the monster in a box. And that's the end of the sewers. And here's where we get the volcano. So let's go investigate. Volcano is another great opportunity to get surprise attacks. There is a snake in there that surprises you. And there we go, we have Leon sneaking after us. Seems like he's up to something. Out of the two volcanoes, this is the longer of the two, and when I say longer, I mean much longer. Probably double the length of the other one. And that's the snake that can get us the surprise attacks. As the snake itself, it's okay in a group because it does have a group with like conjures and some other stuff. It is a huge problem. And by huge problem, I mean like party wiping, game over type of problem. So hopefully we don't get that. The stuff we're grabbing here, this is just for our next shopping trip, which will come up in 2 worlds. Edo, we have a big shopping trip. We pick up equipment. It's kind of a big thing. So we just have a good long walk through lava, and then we're out of here. We are just about done this area. And there's the group that we really have to be worried about surprise attacking us. This is going to be really close for us making up time or not. I know it looks like we're doing good, but there is a very long cutscene before Venus. That is going to take up a little bit of time. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. I don't know how long this cutscene is. So it started at 10:12 on the timer. Let's see how long this runs for. The really nice thing, though, that they did right is I can save after this cutscene. Like, there's 30 seconds already. So it's going to be a little over 30 seconds. Usually you heal before this. I am not. I'm going to heal during. Wow, 25. I definitely thought I would get more of a heal out of this. Okay, well, my tactics were definitely questionable in that fight trying to heal. It all worked out in the end, but yeah. Definitely going to lose some more time here, and that one's on me. not bad. Now we get in a race world. I always feel like this is the make or break here of the run. I didn't realize this. My robot's actually under hit pointed for what he should have been at this level. Usually you want 303 when you're at this point in the game. So there's no boss flag on the first mini boss, so you run from it. And that's that done. Oh, now we got double cure. Now we get ready for some Watcher fun. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 before 1 that's even fightable. Wow, that's amazing. 8, 9. This is 10. 11. 12. Oh, this will be 12. 12. 13. This is 14. Well, I was going to call it in an hour, and I got it right in time. 14 watchers. I have to say, the number of watchers that drop meat was really good. That was 50-50. The number of fightable watchers was horrible. That was where everything went wrong. But boy, once I got some that I could fight, easy peasy. This is a really long world. As you can see, I average 14 minutes for doing this world. Like, there's a lot to it. Kind of like the last world, there's 3 phases. This is, I consider, phase 1 right up until we get the shopkeeper arrested. Then that begins phase 2. Phase 2 goes until we try to break into the castle, and then the castle's phase 3. So I break this one out in my mind. I was talking about teleport and how if we could have got it, it would have been a huge time save. This is where we would have seen it, right in this world, because we could have teleported. We're going to go to the end of the ship, and we're going to recruit someone, and then we're going to have to walk out. If we had teleport, we could just teleport right out and save all of this walking. Walking, fighting, running, all would have been saved. So let's hurry to the court. Oh, getting the Watcher, all the meat, everything that we just did in the last world, that put an end to all the surprise attacks. So we actually didn't get any. Between getting this party. So for this run, this party is going to have no benefits over the 2 human party and just a bunch of drawbacks. The less runs in the beginning never got made up for. And then we do slightly less damage against Apollo, which is also going to cost us time. So shrug. That's how it goes sometimes with this group. So this is where we get into the equip that I was talking about. Whip for laser, and then we do a cat claw. Then we, Magi, we equip that guy with there. Okay. That's our shuffle. So now here we are in the second third of this mission. This is the quick portion of it. So some of the selecting that we're going to be doing for this fight is not relevant to this one, but it's relevant to future ones. So it's kind of a lot of mousing for, not a lot, but like I said, some of that was setting up for the others, for the next fight. Getting that shield as being the one selected, that'll go into all the rest of the fights. The tank, using that will come up in the next fight. Yeah. So that was the second third of it. Like I said, not equal thirds, are just kind of how I break it apart. Very quick. This last part is going to be long. It's almost always a 2-round fight, and that was no different. Right now, I would be very much okay with trying to get some meat. We really do need that first monster. The monster that we haven't done anything yet with, we really do need them to start evolving. I'm not going to go out of my way to fight anything. I just need to get lucky with some meat drops here. When we get to the last world, there will be tons of meat, and I will eat a lot of it. I will eat basically everything I can. What I'm looking for in the last world, anyway, is a monster with an absorb ability. Doesn't necessarily have to be called absorb, but that's, you're going to see me looking through and trying stuff. That's what I'm looking for, because then that deals damage and heals. Can't ask for more than that. So everything will be all about trying to get that. Once I find any monster that does that, then that'll pretty much be it. I'll be done eating meat. For the second monster. The first one, the one that's Watcher right now, there's a very specific path. They're going to eat meat one more time. took my arm off my keyboard took my hand off my keyboard to itch my arm, and then I couldn't get it back on, or I didn't have it on the right keys. Sweet, that's over. This is definitely a rough fight. First and most important thing is we need the shield up, which we got up. Now we just need him to not tornado, because tornado is just game over. It's double tornado, that's game over, but still, you get what I'm saying. If he starts tornadoing, we start dying. Just like that. Should be one more round, so we still do have a chance at this. There we go. Last little cutscene to wrap up the storyline here, that everything's all taken care of. And that's it done. So we need, yeah. We need to be able to walk a few steps. There we go. Hopefully we can get Odin to cooperate as well. The last boss did very well. Timer says we're on pace for a 146, which... we had a rough start to the game. I would be very much okay with that. I guess. Really, I want to be in the 145 to 140 range. Sub 140 is great. Really want to target between 140 and 145. So we'll kind of see how this all plays out. I gotta check the way this split timer is timing these, because these really don't seem right. And what we need from Odin here in order for this to be a good fight is just for him to put his spear away. He does that, we can try to make some magic. So this isn't great, but this isn't horrible. We get the shield up at least, which is just kind of the most important thing. It's not a great start, but it's not bad. So we're strong against this because of the shield, so we're good. That is going to be the Sleipnir done. And now it's just Odin. It's okay if he speared that guy, but this is getting problematic. He really has to put that spear away. Or just die, that's fine too. So we lost a bunch of money there because we got the Sleipnir meat and we couldn't even eat it because our meat eating guy was dead. We kind of lost out twice at once. That was not great. Oh, come on. Walk up the frickin' stairs. Okay. I'm saving all the way back here because as soon as you reach the end of the trees, this actually pulls you forward into this boss battle. So I just gotta make sure I save in time. So fortunately, this minion is not immune to stone, so we can kind of just get lucky and one-shot it here. We needed to stay away from tornadoes again. Because we got the shield up, we're strong against basically everything else. So it's taking longer than it needs to because we did not get that stone to work, but hopefully we will. Because the next boss is also not immune to stone, so hopefully we luck out there. Right there, we get a nice final reveal that there aren't 77 pieces of Magi, which is what we've been being told all game, that there are actually 78, and the final one is in the appropriately named final dungeon. So we are now on our way to recover that. And that would mean that Apollo is missing one, because he just took them all from us. First two levels are right, then it's left. Almost forgot. I apparently went through 2 levels going right? Okay, cool. Third last floor, bringing us to the second last floor. Just about out of here. So once again, we can luck out and stone this guy and just be done with it. There we go. Turn 2 stone, that's not bad. Fairly big shop ahead of us, the final shop of the game. And there's the run dead. I sold the boots. Hour and 24 minutes in, and I killed the run by selling the boots. Ow. Did I mention allergies were making me feel a little off? Oh my god. Alright. We're doing one run tonight. That's it. We're not doing a second. Oh. We're not doing a second right now. I gotta step away. Oh, fuck that. Alright, well, hey, you win some, you lose some, you really lose some if you're not paying attention and you sell the boots. Alright. Yeah. Alright, well, thanks everyone for tuning in here. That, I'm sure if anyone makes a fail clip, it'll make it on there, but I think you feel like it happens to everyone at one point or another. It just hurts an hour and a half in to make a dumb mistake like that. But with 14 watchers, it wasn't going to be the run of dreams anyway. Alright, thank you all very much. Have yourself a great night. I'll probably be back on, though, in a few hours. Alright. Ooh. Actually, I might not be. Labor Day weekend, I take the football game from earlier on today. So, and I will probably not be on for the rest of the weekend, as we have Calgary and Edmonton and Toronto and Hamilton for the other 2 Labor Day games. So, yes, all the CFL fans probably won't be tuning in anyway, as it is a big weekend for CFL football. All right, have a great night, everyone.